Maris Luafau and Nick Vigil are the only healthy linebackers on this roster that you trust. Yes, we hope that DeMarvin Overshown comes back and comes back better than ever. But the reality is, 2 years, 2 season-ending injuries. Jack Sanborn helps this team in a lot of ways, guys. He's young. He can move. He knows the defense. I know, Foots, you're just gassing another Cowboy signing. You're going to make this seem like he's a great player. Guys, I got news. He put it on film. You know what? I don't need to talk about it. Let's let some Bears media talk about just how good Jack Sanborn really, really is.
I'm here to talk about Jack Sanborn in a way that I didn't want to again. What did he do wrong? 19 starts in 3 years, 150 some odd tackles, always running to the ball, first class in the locker room, football player. Not the fastest guy on the field, great instincts, knew what he was doing, made plays. Before they signed Tremaine Edmonds, all over the field after Roquan got traded. Alan Williams, remember him, the former defensive coordinator? I remember asking him, who stands out to you on this Bears defense? Sanborn. When he got a chance to play, Jack Sanborn made plays. Then he was diminished, and now he's gone, oddly, as the Bears don't pick up what would have been a $3 million contract for one more year. Has Noah Sewell had a great offseason? I'm not exactly sure what the plan is, but Jack Sanborn, you were a quality Bear in your 3 years here. Somebody's going to pick up Sanborn and realize how to use him, and he's going to make plays elsewhere in the NFL. Unfortunately, it's not going to be in Chicago. 57, you wore the uniform well.
Somebody's going to pick him up and know how to use him the right way. They said it, not me. We got to talk about this, y'all. Let's go. Jack Sanborn is interesting. Played 4 years at Wisconsin. He's a linebacker's linebacker. I'm okay with getting a Wisconsin linebacker. Now, some of his attributes or some of the things that he does really, really well. He tackles. He's a good leader. And when I say he tackles, guys, he gets to the ball carrier. He gets him to the ground. It's not the big blow-up tackle. He wraps up like instincts and physicalness are off the charts. He's really, really good when it comes to instincts. That's his calling card. That's how he's been able to make it in the NFL so far. He's played 3 years in the NFL. 14 games as a rookie. 17 games in 2023. 2023 was probably his best statistical year. Got phased out of the defense a little bit in 2024, but still put some really nice things on film. 4 sacks total. And this is a young player that you bet on. Everybody wants to talk about Zach Bond. Interesting. Guess what? He played with Zach Bond at Wisconsin. Okay, so Sanborn is going to be a special teamer for the Cowboys, but he's also insurance in that way. And I just think that you're betting on the traits. You're betting on Matt Eberflus spending more time with him and developing him. Here's some of the things that he does on film. So here's a Sam blitz from depth. And one thing I like about this play is as we freeze it, he doesn't give the key away. All right, now this is interesting too because I think that's Kenyon Green. The Eagles knew they'll be depending on Jeff Stoutland to kind of fix him. They just traded him for C.J. Gardner. It's just hilarious how the league is. But I think that's Green at right guard getting completely walked back. And look at Sanborn come, get skinny, make the sack. Okay? Little things like that. A little swag, young man. This is what I love about him. What I mean by the instincts and doing linebacker things the right way. So he's the force player on this rep. If he goes inside of this reach block, this is a 5-yard gain. These are the differences between a first down and a stop right here. All right. And this is what I mean. So just jet sweep, Otis playing football. If he goes inside of that block right there, it's a 5-yard gain. Instead, strings it out, plays with hands, trash him, tackle. Like, no gain. We live. That's great football. Again, this is just him doing football things right there. It's just a football play. Okay, you know you're getting QB power. That's who Anthony Richardson is. Interesting because the Colts are now possibly wanting to move on from Richardson. So, checks to make sure nobody's going out in the pass. Squares up. Let's go make a tackle. Bong. Richardson, a big boy. Look at him get square. So, I mean, he just does things the right way. Look at his base right here. Look at that base. Okay? Like, wide base. This is how you coach it. Get there, bound. Get big boy to the ground. That could be Jalen Hurts in our division. Get Hurts to the ground. Okay, another play. This is him at the Sam. All right, now I love this because this is against Matt LaFleur. So Matt LaFleur loves pulling. He's a gap scheme king. Pulling. This is, look at these down blocks right here. All right, we got the H. This is just a version of power. Man, Matt LaFleur's offensive line, it moves in unison so beautifully. And so what will happen is either you have to take this block on or you have to bypass it and make this play. Bypass, tackle. Get him to the ground. Great play. This is just football. Boom. That's just football, guys. This is I formation, ISO. We running right at you. Put a pull on top of it. God, the Texans line is so bad. Why are they running into each other right here? Look at this. What is that? I'm telling y'all, just because you in the league doesn't mean that you're getting coached up correctly. You're running ISO or a trap vibe or whatever it is. You have the fullback. The guard is so slow, he gets in the fullback's path. It's just bad, but that's not Sanborn's responsibility. I love how he avoids trash. Love how he avoids trash. Right here, avoid it. 69 is real lungy. Top heavy, cool. That's not my fault. Tackle. 69. Look at 69, guys. Let's have some fun with this film session. 69 is all the way up there on the ground. What are we doing? What are we doing? Just because you in the league don't mean you good. Again, play with hands. Look at Sanborn up top. Looks like a DN right here, guys. Press, trash. Boom, get in the play. Be a great football player. Instincts. All right, now I want to talk through this because this is against Ben Johnson. Condensed looks give you space. Condensed looks give you space. All the Lions are trying to do is attack space right here. Okay. To the flats, run. Now, they did end up getting the first down, but I just like that he knows what's going on. Could have been a little bit faster. He's not perfect. Again, 4'7" athlete. He's not perfect. He's a linebacker's linebacker. He wins with instincts. But get there, make a tackle. Look at just a clean tackle. Get him to the ground. Again, on the edge defender. We've now seen him at 3 to 4 linebacker positions. Get there. If you're going to try to block me with the receiver, I'm going to run through your face. That's what he does. Cause havoc. And again, this is beautiful. All right, so watch 68. It's his job to have that backside cutoff block or that backside. They call that it's really not a reach block. It's more like you just have to position your body to make sure that this linebacker doesn't run through your face. He needs to go around you. You need to slow him down because he's one of the guys that can make the play. All right, this is just stretch, old school with the lead. There's no double team on that. Now the center does a great job. Gibbs probably could have cut it back if he didn't have this backside trail. Look at Sanborn. Bong. Get there. He just does good linebacker things. Do I think he'll be an all-pro? No, I do not. But I think that this signing is insurance, and I think it's high-level insurance. I think he can turn into something more. He's 24 years old. He can continue to get better. He's played a lot of football. I think under Matt Eberflus, he can continue to grow, continue to develop. Think of him as a poor man Sean Lee. And we have to be honest. You just signed Kenneth Murray. You have Maris Lewis-Fowle, who you're hoping can take the next step. But when it comes to DeMarvion Overshown, we just don't know. I love this signing. I think it makes a lot of sense. You guys get in the comment section and let me know what you guys think of the signing. As always, it's your boy Foots the King. Thank you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Draft content will be back on the page next week. We had to take care of free agency. It's a big thing around here, and for the last couple years, it hasn't been a big deal. But this year, at least we've gotten something. Draft content will be back on the channel next week. I love you all. Thank you so much. It's your boy Foots. I said I love you, but I'm going to say it again. Love you all. Peace.